Tour Guide Thailand.
Good afternoon and welcome back to another episode of Tour Guide Thailand. My name is Dr. Thanapon. Every Thursday, 1 o'clock, this program is broadcasting from Ratchamongkol University of Technology, Pranakon. This program has two parts. For the first part, information of places, then the most examples from the episode. Later, you can follow us as an English online at rmutp.ac.th, or you can follow us into YouTube and Facebook at rmutp Live, Thai and English versions. Today, episode 155. I would like to give you some information on the Thai of the Northeast in Thailand. From the food of the Northeast in Thailand is about the cuisines that many peoples not have a clear pictures of these cuisines compared to the north, compared to the south, and the southern of Thailand, as is often considered a part of central of Thailand. However, the food from Kanchanaburi, Ratchaburi, Phetchaburi, and Prachop Khiri have a unique blend of broth and harmonious flavors that you won't find anywhere else. This is a story and characteristic of food in the land of forests, mountains, and coasts. I would like to give you some backgrounds, a little bit. From the background is the geography of the western regions in Thailand, include a high mountain range, dense forests, a border with the Myanmar and coastline. Therefore, the culinary histories of this area is not solely influenced by people from centers of Thailand, but also the ethnic groups. The Mund, the Gariang, the Thai Songdam, or Rao Song in Thai word. People have adapted traditional knowledge of food, preservations, and the preservations of wild plant and vegetables. Influence from Myanmar. This food can be observed in some curries that use similar spices. The way of life of people living in the forest and the rivers basins. The use of the forest product, wild animals, plants, and freshwater fish from the Mekong and Khwer rivers. The distinctive characteristic of the Western cuisine of Thailand. If I were to define the foods of these regions, I would say spices and flavors with plenty of ingredients. The key features can be divided as follows. Some flavors, especially spices, curry from Kanchanaburi or Ratchaburi, are famous for their intense spiciness, using a large amount of herbs to mask the gamey smell of wild animals or freshwater fish. Delicate sweetness, especially in Phetchaburi, which is a production area. Plum sugar, high-quality ingredients give the food in these regions a uniquely delicious sweetness and aroma. For the major ingredients, ferns, bamboo shoots, jasmine flowers, and the mackerels, especially Maegrong mackerels, with its bends, head, and broken neck, along with other fresh seafood are used. For the dimensions of the jungles in the wilderness and herbal therapies, most of the Kanchanaburi and Tak province are mountains, so the food in this area is wild food naturally. The philosophies of curry pass. The Western style curry pass don't just serving the purpose of the spiciness, but also the functions as drug. Fingerlud include a large amount of relief gas. Cavelams, the a way to eliminate the gamey smells of the large animals, such as the wild boar or beef. The secrets of the hunting series. Traditional jungles curry include wild chili peppers or wild Szechuan peppercorn, which give a slightly tingling and numbing sensations on the tongues, similar to mala but with the middle aroma. This adds a more complex flavors profile than just spiciness. For the local vegetables, using ferns or bamboo shoots found in the surrounding forest give the foods a unique, crispy and fresh textures. For the dimensions of the rivers and coastline, from Ratchaburi and Samut Sakhon to Prajop Khiri Khan, the region is a hub for the premium ingredients from both fresh waters and brackish waters. Maegrong mackerels. Ratchaburi to Samut Songkhram. Why the term bent face broken neck? Because mackerel that feed on the planktons in the Doi Hoi Lot have a high fat content and softened flesh that those from other areas when prepared. The Thai names Chushi Patu, or the mackerel stored in the soybean pass. The flavor is rich and creamy. Krong Kron Pass, the heart of the chili pass, and curry in these regions is the chim's pass made from khơi ta som, which has a sweet aroma and isn't overly salty, giving the sour curries or chim pass chili dip of the western regions are particularly well-balanced flavors. Salt fields, Phetchaburi and Samut Sakhon are the largest products of salt and also the salt. The sea salt from this area enhance the flavor of food, making it sharper and deeper than using fish sauce alone. The dimensions of the palm tree. The root of sweetness in Phetchaburi. If the north have the sugarcane sugars, the west, especially Phetchaburi, has it too. Palm sugar is the spirit. For palm sugars versus granulate sugars, palm sugar doesn't just provide sweetness, but also the smell of burning. And with its smooth textures, almost all savory dish in Phetchaburi are balanced with the palm sugar, transforming seemingly spicy flavors into an indescribably mild taste. For the wisdom in utilizing every part, young palm fruit, add it to curry or make it into a dessert. Palm tree, it is boiled down to make fresh sugar cane juice. Palm heart, the part attaches the stem, has a slightly bitter taste when used in the palm heart curry. This bitterness combined with the coconut milk and curry paste, creating a unique flavor that cannot be found with other ingredients. For the Kanchanaburi jungle curries from the fields of the king, the jungle curries here is known as the spiciness in Thailand. It's different from the other place because of its intense spiciness and fragrant herbs. Why it's spicy? The cooking use coconut milk. Don't use it. So, the flavor is light but intensely spicy. The curry paste is homemade, with a strong emphasis on qualities, hunter's chilies, and long peppers to remove the gamey smells or meat. Raw material, it isn't common to use meat with a strong odors, such as beef, deer, not a farm meat, or large freshwater fish, mixing with the local vegetables like bamboo shoots, fern shoots, and beaten eggplant. The textures. The first sensation is a warm sensation in the throat, followed by the fragrant herbal aroma that is very effective in cruising sweetness. Palm Queen curries. This is truly the unique identities of Phetchaburi cities because it downed up on palm trees, used what available everywhere to make food. For the main ingredients of used palm heart, slice the young shoots of the palm thinly and squeeze in the salt water to reduce its bitterness. For the taste, this is a well-rounded coconut curry, meaning it has the richness of the coconut milk, the spiciness of the curry paste, and bitters, a slightly bitter, well-rounded flavors from the palm heart, which miraculously cut to the richness of the coconut milk. For the trips, it usually contains grilled fish or fresh shrimp, and a touch of palm sugar is added to soften the flavor. Phetchaburi style chili rice, the refreshing art. Outdoors is originated from the Mon peoples and was served in the royal court. The Phetchaburi is unique for its simplicity yet refreshing characters. The rice and waters. The rice must be purified until it's translucent. The waters must be infused with jasmine flowers and scented with candle smoke until it fragrance. Side dish. There are three main things: fried shrimp pastel, stir-fry sweet pickled radish, and sweet and sour stir-fried stingray. Eating habit. The habit put the side dishes into rice bowls instead. Eat the side dish first, followed by the rice and cold waters to clean his palate. It's the most refined way to be and heart. Mackerel in sour soups. If you in the Mekong areas or borders between Ratchaburi and Phetchaburi, you absolutely must try dish because the mackerel here is fertile. For the three flavors is very refreshing soups with a sour taste from sour tamarind, sweet from palm sugars, and salty from chimpas. For the main herbs, adding plenty of chopped gingers and roasted shallots help to remove the fishy smell or the mackerels and clean your nasal passages. The difference in Western-style sauce soups tend to have a sweet first, then sour flavors, unlike tom yum, which emphasize on sourness and spiciness. Khanom Mo Keng, the sweet regions. To finish, we have a dessert that is considered the golden standard of the West. The secret of the deliciousness is require authentic palm sugar, duck eggs, and rich coconut milk. Its unique traditional Thai custard dessert is baked in a breast tray or pot and must have fried shallot. The toppings, which flavor fragrance shallot fried in pork fat, surprisingly complement the sweet and savory flavors of the dessert. The textures. There are two versions, one with the smooth textures and the other mixed with the taro. It's like a spilled mung bean for the chewy textures. To give you a big pictures in the Western cuisines, a paradise for the health enthusiastic who embrace a balanced approach. Because it's the combinations of nourishing eating with wild herbs and refreshing eating with fruit and natural sugar. There are the four keys that make the food from these regions stand out in the term of health. The original fat-free curries. This is one of the secrets. The second one is the treasure troves of the organic vegetables from the nature's forest. And the third, a source of clean protein from the waterway. And the last one is the energies from the quality sweetness. Something that you have to be cautious. Everything look perfect. You just be careful that like in these regions or in this part of the Thailand is a lot of sodium and sweetness. For my example, that to give you a guideline is not just all for the food from the western of Thailand. But when you are here, you should try it, even it have spicy taste and a hot a little bit at the end. It for your experience in Thailand. And lastly, You can follow us as an English online at imutp.ac.th or you can follow us into YouTube and Facebook at imutp live Thai and English versions. IMUTP is the Universities of the Technologies and Innovation and Integrations in Thailand. Please push like and subscribe that you never miss the news.
Tour Guide Thailand